Hey folks, VermiBag tutorials. In this video I'm going to show you how I paint these PVC stands once I get them together. First thing you're going to need is a couple cans of paint. I found that it's best to use a black and then the second color to be whatever you want that matches your VermiBag. It's also best to put this on like a camouflage, randomly spraying it. Don't put it as solid pipes and stuff like that, it just doesn't look so well. So you're going to want to bring your stand, or set your stand up on something to get it up high enough for it doesn't leak paint. If you're doing this in a garage especially, I'm doing it in the lawn, so it doesn't really matter too much if I get my grass a little painted, but I still normally elevate it here if I don't get any dirt or anything on the bottom of it. Now the stand's already been pushed together. If you watched the video for assembling, this thing's really tight. And it's important that you put the stand together tight first before you paint it. You'll have to pop it apart later on to put this bag on, but you want it tight when you're painting it. So let me shake up these cans really good and we'll get started with this. The first thing I'm going to do is use the black paint. I'm just going to randomly go around the stand and paint black blotches and stripes and stuff everywhere on it. Then I'm going to flip it over after it dries just for a second or two and get the bottom side of it. So I'll fast forward this after I get started for I don't bore you to death. Now, the best thing I could say is when you get done with this and get ready for the second color, it should look like a zebra. I mean, it's going to be black and white. Don't try and paint the whole thing black and then put your second color on. You're just wasting paint. So, just randomly spray the black paint all the different places. Let it run in some places. Do stripes, do blobs. It's just really best to do it as random as possible. Now areas that you have like the dark red labeling or something, you may have to put the paint a little bit heavier in those areas just to cover up that red labeling. Okay, now I'm going to let it dry just for a minute, and then I'm going to flip it over and paint the opposite side. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and start going around with the purple. And I can always go back to the black. I can bounce back and forth until I get the color exactly the way I want it. Okay, I think what I'm going to do now is go ahead and get some blue paint. This purple isn't quite as dark as I want, so if I mix a little bit of a dark blue in with it, I think it'll be just about perfect. Okay, I had to move this thing into the shade now because I was half sun, half shade over there. I'm going to use this dark blue. I've tried a couple little spots, and this dark blue kind of will bring that purple and make it into a darker purple that I want. So I'm going to go around now any of the white spots I see here. I'll spray with blue and maybe do a little bit of overspray on some of the other purple to kind of change it into a dark purple. So I'm basically now just going around with the black and the purple and the blue and just kind of randomly trying to even it out and just make it look good. At the very end, I normally take the black and put some really high glossy spots on it that really seem to top it off. Okay folks, let's take a look at this, see how it came out. I think it looks pretty good actually. And as you flip it over, if you see any more white areas and stuff, you can add a little bit more paint. And there's inevitably a couple places here and there that you missed. But for the most part, I like it. I mean, it's a purplish blue, which will work great. I can either put a blue VermiBag on it, purple, even the turquoise would probably fit on it, or the teal possibly. But so about 2 cans of paint. If you want to do 3 colors like this, is 3 cans. You're not going to use all 3 of them. It really only takes about 1 full can to do one of these, but since you're going to be doing 2 different colors, of course, you're going to need at least 2 cans. But so from VermiBag Tutorials, I hope you found this informative. I hope you can get your stand painted up a nice color. So until next time, ciao.